Hello everybody and welcome to the Talladega Super Speedway for the second race of the round of 12 in our NASCAR Heat 5 2023 Mod Career Mode Season Number 2 playoffs. As we try to advance our way to the next round with a win here at Talladega, of course, our final Super Speedway race of the season. You're ready to look at our stories of the race for today's event here at Talladega. Alex Bowman will start at the rear after failing pre-race inspection in the 48. Brad Keselowski starting on the pole here at Talladega, no surprise. And Shane Van Gisbergen crashed during qualifying. SVG will start at the rear as well, with Bowman as we get underway here at number 99 Smart Water Chevy here at Talladega. We're green and underway at Talladega. We start this race in 38th, trying to work our way forwards into contention for the win, hopefully. Get some good points today and secure our spot in that next round, the round of 8, to be one step closer to becoming back-to-back NASCAR Cup Series champions. As Bowman and Smith go by on the inside, we slot in line here. 38. Oh, there you go, a little check up there on the inside. We stay on the outside here of the 48 of Bowman and 13 of Smith. Working our way now, trying to get to the outside lane. Dropped up to Kyle Larson in the 5 up ahead of us down this back straightaway. Just following in line. We get cleared, go right down the bottom lane, following Bowman and Smith. Now we go the inside of Bowman and start pushing Chandler Smith here down the back stretch here at Talladega into 3 and 4. Of course, Chandler Smith helped us out at Daytona a lot to get to the front, so we're going to work with him here, try to help the 13 out and work together here at the front of this pack to be contending for the win, as he was very kind to us in that race, so we appreciated that. Now we're going to carry on with our business here at Talladega behind the 13 of Smith. We dive to the inside of Chandler Smith and Chase Briscoe. We go by both of them. Now drafting up to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Big run there. We get to the inside of Stenhouse, as well as the 36 of Riley Earps, drafting up to Carson Hocevar. We're 31st now, looking to try to get into the top 30 for the first time today, which we will easily, going by Josh Berry. Big run by Hocevar, big checkup. We run right into the back of him here. Gets stacked up, trying to work with J.J. Yaley behind us. We try to clear. Oh, Josh Berry gets to our outside. It's not going to end well. Of course, he's a rival, so he's slamming into us, making our life miserable so far as we fight him for position, chasing down Hocevar, Priest, Christopher Bell, Corey LaJoy, working our way down through 3 and 4. We get to the inside. Christopher Bell throws a block. So now we give Bell a huge push with help from Josh Berry here coming out of 4. And we're into 27th now. Side drive Bell the inside into 26. Our run stalls out right to the bumper of the road. We can't quite clear Christopher Bell. He's trying to race, but we force clear Christopher Bell right there into P26. 2 laps later, we're going by William Byron there. A playoff driver in the outside lane in the top 25. Now we're behind Corey LaJoy, showing him here now, crossing over to the top lane to try to get in front of Byron. Christopher Bell gives us a huge shove right through the middle. 3 wide pass, clearing LaJoy and Nemechek here at Talladega. Now into 3 and 4. We are behind Carson Hocevar here in 23rd, trying to get by Carson for 22nd. We force him up out of that inside lane, get underneath him, help him. LaJoy diving underneath Ty Gibbs. Kyle Busch now going way below that WL line, really pushing it here, and we're getting used up by the 54. He's squeezing us down here as we're racing with LaJoy here, fighting Gibbs out for that 20th spot. We fall behind him. We got Nemechek come by. We have to lift here to let Gibbs go so he don't wreck, but we get right back in line here. Had to lift, try not to kill the field right there. And then we dive to the inside. Nemechek, Gibbs 3 wide. What a move back to the middle between Gibbs and Cindric. That does not work, but we had a huge run coming out of 2 there. Tried to take it, and now we are the meat in a sandwich between Austin Cindric and Corey LaJoy. Not pretty, but now we get back, hold it, and got our old buddy Chandler Smith behind us. Now we dive down to work with Ryan Priest, working the inside of Kyle Busch. Wallace, our teammate Chastain, shoving Cindric now, coming to the tri-oval here. Big run, working this inside lane, working our way forwards, now in the top 20. Starting to slowly but surely move our way up. Big push coming now from the 4 of Josh Berry, gets us to the back of the 2 of Austin Cindric here. We get such a run. I decided to take my chances to the inside lane. He's trying to wreck me now. Now I have to lift again. Almost get wrecked by Josh Berry. Lift for him as well. And he's sideways, and he saves that thing. Impressive save there from Josh Berry, but really, the struggle is real dealing with these rivals here at Talladega. Now, once again, we got our old buddy Chandler Smith hooking up with us here, and we're going to try to work our way forward. Drafting up to the 71 of Zane Smith. Going to hang out Josh Berry on the inside lane there. You'd love to see it. Get rid of some rivals and move forwards. Now we got a big shot from Smith. We go to the middle by Chastain. Dive low. You're clearing Zane Smith. The 13 goes with us. And now we lift behind the 71 there of Zane Smith. Shove him up in the top 15 here as we continue to work our way forwards. Once we get the 13 back to me, we get to the inside of Zane Smith. Force him to go up a little bit higher than he'd like to, but he manages to clear us. We give him another push down through the tri-oval, but now coming down the front straightaway. Big run here. Trying to work to the inside of the 71 down this back straightaway here. Get hit by Josh Berry, so let's get a run here. The inside of Zane Smith, we get around him. Now shove Eric Jones. Here's we're finally into the top 10 here at Talladega, coming up on a green flag pit cycle for sure. Jones stacking us up a little bit there. As now down the tri-oval, we're in 8th here. Chandler Smith once again giving us a push. He's back to the 43 of Eric Jones. Dive to the inside of him here. Going into turn 1, 2 here, 8 to go in stage 1. Jones shoving us down below the apron, right behind Busher and Keselowski trying to get forward. Here we squeeze inside of Keselowski to the top 5 here at Talladega. What a run we've got here in stage 1. Back up to the front of the field, shoving Chris Busher in a brand new paint scheme made by our friend at D-Money on Discord. Made that beautiful number 17 fast and all forward. We're shoving Busher here down the backstretch underneath Blaney, Gillen, McDowell, 4 wide for the lead. We shove Chris Busher the point here at Talladega. We go right through in the second with help from Eric Jones. Now we're going inside of Chris Busher. We are going for the lead here at Talladega in stage number 1. We've gone from the back to the front. It is a successful charge to the field. We are now leading the way, and behind us they're coming down pit road. Eric Jones, Chandler Smith, a good chunk of cars come in. Myself and Busher stay out. Next time by. Busher's coming in. We are coming in as well. We get down to the pit lane, send it, and now start slowing down. Slam on the brakes and bring it down to pit road speed. And we come down to pit road nice and safely below the speed limit. No speeding penalty. Come in for 2 cans of fuel and a right side tires only. It'll be 10-second stop. Trying to get that track position to get the stage points here and the stage win, preferably. The crew does their job. Right side's good, fuel good, and we come right back out of the track. First of our group out of the pits here, and we'll be currently scored in 7th place here with 6 to go in stage 1. Some guys staying out on the racetrack like AJ Allmendinger and those guys. They got to come in this time by, so we should be able to cycle back in front of them to jump back into the race lead. Here's Keselowski now leading on pit road as we work our way through the tri-oval. And down the start-finish line, we are now officially back in the lead here at Talladega, leading the way with just 5 to go in stage 1. A few laps later, the pack is catching us. Truex, McDowell, Austin, Dillon, and Yaley. I'm just trying to look at my mirror drive, hold them off behind us. We hit the apron. The caution has come out, and we're on another restart here. Is everyone on the last lap of stage 1 here on the restart? I've held the lead since the restart. We got pressure here from the 31 Daniel Hemrick, Noah Gragson, Chastain behind us. We're holding Hemrick strong. No one trying to make a move. We go through the tri-oval. No opposition at all. A beautiful run to the end of the stage. We come through and win stage 1 here at Talladega. Get a playoff point and 10 more stage points. Helps out on our quest to advance to that next round. Then Nemechek comes home 4th. Keselowski 5th. Chastain 6th. The only 4 drivers get playoff points. Myself, Nemechek, Brad, and Chastain. Good job to our teammate Ross there. Now into stage 2. A few laps in here as I've been holding the lead here. Now I'm trying to block Gilliland, Yaley, and Christopher Bell way on the outside lane. And then a late block on the quarter panel. We managed to block belt dive low, and here comes Todd Gilliland to the inside. We are now stuck in the middle of the racetrack. We are now in the sucker hole. This is not going to be fun, ladies and gentlemen. Christopher Bell trying to wreck me, so I sent him out of the way. And the whole inside lane, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys training by on the inside to drop us all the way down to position number 8. 7 cars go by. And now we're back in line here following the 3 of Austin Dillon. The big run from the 6 of Brad Keselowski. We get his draft dive low here and give a huge shot to Austin Dillon. Had to lift as we were going so fast into him, and the angle was not right. Didn't want to go middle. So we're going to be shoving Austin Dillon here through 3 and 4. Help from Keselowski. Dillon stacks us up. We dive to the inside of Dillon. Have to throw a block in Keselowski. But hanging Dillon up on the high line now. Keselowski giving us a big push down this tri-oval. We're going to get to the back of our old buddy Chandler Smith in the 13. Shove him back down this front straight to the inside. Todd Gillen for the race lead. 9 to go in stage 2. Chandler Smith fits his nose underneath Todd Gillen. Chandler Smith to the lead at Talladega. We are into second with help from Brad Keselowski, just working our drafting partner, the 13th. Chandler Smith ahead of us for that race lead right now. And we behind him as he goes a little bit higher. Brad Keselowski, we almost go below a double yellow line right there. We got such a wild push from Keselowski. We're staying behind this 13, just shoving him all the way down the straight. Keselowski goes top. We have to block Keselowski. We take our run to the outside lane, going for the lead now at Talladega. Myself and Brad Keselowski trying to outduel Chandler Smith, and here comes the 11 of Denny Hamlin into contention. We know Denny's a very good super speedway racer. He is up here now behind Chandler Smith, trying to push him as Chandler Smith goes up the side drop. That's we power into the lead with this run from Keselowski. Now through the tri-oval, they're going to get the run on the bottoms. You do not have the help here on the outside lane. That'll give Chandler Smith the lead. He will lead that lap narrowly. We're right on his outside. Take the lead back here. Going to turn 2. I'm trying to get in front of Chandler so he can push me here. I can't quite get there as Hamlin hangs him out. I have to stay with Keselowski. And this is not ending well at the moment here on this outside lane. Not gonna, I should right here commit. Denny Hamlin comes up the track, squeezes me into Keselowski, and right there is what screwed us. Is Denny coming up like that, denying myself in front of Chandler. So I'm once again throwing some outrageous blocks on Brad Keselowski to maintain this outside lane right now. But Hamlin, Smith, them going by, not trying to block Keselowski. Go back to the middle here, 7 to go in stage 2. He's going with Keselowski. He's not helping us at all. But we are still kind of getting hung out here, trying to work this middle lane. No help at all, just going backwards. I mean, look at this. We're hemorrhaging positions right now, all the way down to 19th. Now outside the top 20. Everybody and their mother is going by us right now until we finally get in line in front of Priest and Hocevar, currently scored in position 24, battling Nemechek and your Kansas winner, Tyler Reddick here. to try to move into 22nd as we work this outside lane of Reddick, trying to make the pass. We clear Nemechek, slide in front of him, ditch Hocevar. Nemechek gives a shove out of the corner. Huge run on Reddick. I shoot to the inside here, go below the WL line. Definitely a legal move, but you know, no one was looking. So I go inside to Reddick for 22nd, drafting up to the 10 of Noah Gregson. Have Truex behind us, going by Briscoe now, working by Elliott to get into the top 20. Try to continue to gain some positions here, move our way back forwards. Now we go by Bowman and Byron here through turn 1 and 2. Trying to get to 18th here, but we got stuck behind Daniel Hemrick. Now we try to slide in between Bowman and Byron here on his outside lane to try to get their help. That doesn't really work out too well. So now Hemrick sides the front of us. We slide to the inside of Hemrick now, going into 3 and 4. So he gets sacked up by Ty Gibbs. Now we shoot to the inside of Gibbs, going 3 4. Of course, Gibbs going to pinch us down because he's a rival and a pain in my butt. So now we're slamming each other down the 3 and 4 here, just trying to hang on and not be completely wrecked here. We got cars coming down pit road. There's a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 cars, 7 cars, 8 cars coming down pit road this time by. Now we're trying to hang on to Ty Gibbs here. He's just absolutely bullying us for position until he runs out. He's out of gas. Ty Gibbs just ran out of gas. That's what just happened right there. So we shoot by him, Blaney, Byron, Bush, and Earps coming out of turn 2 the next lap into 7th. Trying to work our way. It looks like we're coming down pit road this time. We're just on game positions now underneath Harrison Burton, flying by Haley McLeod. We're now into 4th place. Now we're to the inside of Denny Hamlin for 3rd. I'm going to give Austin Dillon a shove here to get him into the race. Not quite. Dillon clears himself. We're working Allmendinger for seconds. We clear Hamlin. They're all coming down pit road. Dillon's coming in this time. We go to the outside of him and make an aggressive turn down to come pit road. Go flying down the apron right here. Slam on the brakes. Get down the pit road speed limit and come in for service here for our scheduled green flag stop here. Gonna be 2 tires and fuel as it was last time. Or actually, fuel only. Fuel only here. Crew gets it done. And that's all we're gonna need here to make it on the stage. So we take fuel only, get back out on the racetrack here. And we are going to be scored as 6th place here coming on the racetrack. Allmendinger and a bunch of other guys still stay on the racetrack as they did last stage. But of course, one more lap and we got around them. So that should be the same case here on this lap. Now we're coming out of 3 and 4 here in 6th. About to pass the leaders through the trial. Well, as a caution comes out, ending stage 2 prematurely, giving the stage win to Kyle Busch. Allmendinger is 2nd. We are 6th, and then Hamlin is 7th. Truex 9th, Byron 10th out of the playoff driver. So Busch gets a stage win, and more stage points for Allmendinger, having an incredible round. So here we are, running 19th, working by Tyler Reddick for 18th here. Beginning of stage 3, about mid-pack, trying to work our way forwards. Behind Corey LaJoie, bit of a shot right there. Got help from Christopher Bell. As we were this far back because we came down pit road once the stage ended there to get 4 tires of fuel, but we didn't get any tires at the end of the stage, so we had to make sure we got those before we started this stage. They got a big push from Christopher Bell, barely sliding in front of him right there. We're on the inside of Hemrick, Erbs, and we're flying. This inside lane is hauling the mail right now. We are flying by Gibbs, Truex into 11th now on the inside of Corey LaJoie with help from Christopher Bell. Right up to Alex Bowman, Justin Haley. How about BJ McLeod running the top 10? He's been incredible on the plate tracks this year. Now diving to the inside of Bowman and Gillen right there. Now runs out as the 20 goes to Bowman, and a costly mistake right there. Going to cost us dearly as Christopher Bell's going to start pinching us soon. But we actually managed to clear him. Help from Bowman now going by Denny Hamlin, giving Ryan Blaney a shove coming out of turn 2 here. Up into the top 5, 4th place. Here we come for the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are flying with help from Corey LaJoie. And we're going to give a big shot here to Austin Dillon heading into turn 3 and 4. Shove him off in the corner, the inside of the rookie of Carson Hocevar, trying to get his first ever win in the Cup Series, having a great Super Speedway run today. So we continue to shove Austin Dillon, who's stacking us up right here. Big stack up right there, and we go nowhere. Hocevar back to the lead on the outside lane with help from Blaney and Hemrick and Riley Earps as well. Now we're trying to get to the inside here. Priest comes to the inside. LaJoie goes middle. Once again, Austin Dillon will now get a big run to the inside of Hocevar for the race lead. 17 to go. We decide to take our shot to the inside. 3 wide for the race lead. We hang out Dillon and Hocevar, and now Hocevar's hung out. And I'm going to be side drafting Austin Dillon for the race lead here. Trying to side draft, but it's not working. He's got bigger push from Riley Earps, who moves into 2nd place, a great Super Speedway racer in his own right. As we try to side drop with him here, and LaJoie got help from Harrison Burton coming behind. And here comes Todd Gilliland in the 38 up there. Can't get to us, and now we're trying to run down this back straight in 3 and 4. We got a run here on Austin Dillon, who seems to be kind of stalling out in the bottom lane. Nothing really working for him, but regardless, we're going to stick with him here coming out of turn 4, heading to the trial. We'll give him a push. Try to get him to the inside of Riley Earps, but Earps blocks, so we continue to push the 3 and the 36 here, trying to get back into the race lead here, but we're in a pretty solid single file line here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now Earps goes high. Austin Dillon got a perfectly timed push from myself to him, gets him back to the inside of Riley Earps. Austin Dillon goes back to the lead. We power into 2nd now, going by the 36 of Riley Earps. clear him. And now we got to try to find a way by the 3 of Austin Dillon down this back straightaway. Can't do it quite yet. And now a few laps later, we're trying to dive underneath Austin Dillon. This time we'll get underneath Austin Dillon, helping the 48 of Bowman. And we are back in the lead here at Talladega in the final stage of racing. Trying to position ourselves in a great spot to win this race. So here comes Priest way up the top. Can't block that. And now we're stuck in the middle. 4 wide, and it's not pretty. And Briscoe got into us right there. We're down to 7th, but we slide back in line here on the inside, so not too many positions lost. But regardless, the lead is lost. Of course, that's the most important thing in this race. Got a big push from Daniel Hemrick coming along. Big push now. The 48 lifted before it got to him. Give a clear shove. McLeod, Earps dropping back. It is now Gillen up front of Chase Briscoe. Now we decided to go 3 wide middle between Bowman and the Beach here. So now we go by McLeod, go by Bowman. A big push coming from, is that Ty Gibbs? Now behind us, 8 of Kyle Busch into 3 and 4. Going to blow a tire, and around goes the 8 of Kyle Busch. He is spinning into 3 and 4. Your stage 2 winner into Allmendinger, into McDowell, and Busch goes around. One of your championship contenders. No caution will be called as Chase Briscoe goes by Ryan Priest for the lead, and we drive by into second with this big run down the tri-oval. So now we move into second here with just a 14 to go at Talladega. Can we make a move for the few laps there? Briscoe coming in for his scheduled pit stop. We stay out on the racetrack here with Bubba Wallace, Austin Dillon, and others. Next lap, Yaley's got in front of us, or 2 laps later. Myself and Yaley come down for our schedule. We're going to have a little bit of contact with him right there. Almost sent us wrecking back up the racetrack. We narrowly get down to pit road speed limit here and come in for our final stop of the day. 2 cans of fuel, 4 tires. Get us back out there. Hopefully is enough to make to the end of this race. So it'll be a 14.9 second stop here. Right side's all set. Changing left sides. Beautiful stop right there. Crew gets us out ahead of JJ Yaley, which is the ultimate goal here. As we're the only 2 who really came down and were in contention this season. Now where we will merge back on the racetrack, we are currently scored as the race leader here with just 11 to go at Talladega, but we are 2 laps short on fuel, so we'll have 1 more pit stop to make in this race, and that'll be fuel only. So here we are, back in the lead. Here comes the pack. We decide to just block low Bubba Wallace. Just keep him up on the inside, and look at Bowman, Hemrick, Yaley, everyone flying by on the outside lane. They have a ton more momentum than us, so we fall all the way back down to 7th behind this pack here, stacking up Wallace and LaJoy, and that actually is going to be pretty costly here. A few laps later, we're back in 9th, and we catch the draft back with a huge push from Joey Logano and a massive run, go flying by Noah Gragson, Bubba Wallace, Carson Hocevar all the way up into 6th place, inside of Bowman now into 5th. We are in the top 5, hauling the mail with Joey Logano, and we're going to give a shove that JJ Yaley had to lift big time, or else we would have gone wrecking there. Shove Yaley by Hemrick. So now we're into 4th place, moving Yaley into 2nd by Chase Briscoe here. Big push coming. LaJoy moves out of the way. Yaley to the lead here at Talladega, help from myself and Logano. Now he moves out of the way. And myself and Joey Logano to the lead, 1-2, all the way from 10th and 11th. We went flying right through the back. Few laps there. Here comes everyone for the money stop. Final stop of the day. Gregson and company are in behind us, and we're coming in as well. We are coming in hot. Ladies and gentlemen, we come flying down pit road. Narrowly once again get down the pit road. Actually comfortably get down pit road 2 right there. But we lead the pack down. Going to be fuel only here. We're going to be a quick little 6-second stop. 1 can of fuel. And we're going to be back out there on the racetrack. Hopefully in the race lead, leading this pack here to the finish. So we get back out. And gas only. We are going to be coming out of the racetrack. Scored here as the 3rd place right now as Yaley and another driver have stayed out. So here we are, 4 laps to go. Yaley and Burton still on the racetrack. They're coming down pit road this time. So we should cycle out to be the leader here. The question is, how close are Jones and McLeod? Here comes the pack. Allmendinger and them boys are hauling the mail. We decided to block AJ Allmendinger right in the middle of the racetrack through the tri-oval here. It actually works out perfectly. Everyone sticks behind us. So we are in the lead here with just 3 laps to go over AJ Allmendinger. Now here we are, 2 to go, coming to the white flag, trying to block Allmendinger and Carson Hocevar to bring home this win. Advance to the next round of the playoffs and win all 6 plate races this year. Blocking Hocevar there. He's on the low side, trying to block Allmendinger up top. We do. Now try to side drive down low. Jones gets up into us. The 43 sideways around goes Eric Jones. He's spinning into the pack behind us. He's only a 1 car instead of Allmendinger behind a 2nd. Hocevar in the lead. A white flag. Final laps on Credit One Bank as we work into turn 1. We're going to have a push from Chase Elliott into the corner. The caution comes out. The race is over, and Carson Hocevar wins his first career Cup race at Talladega. The caution came out because Eric Jones got ran into by the oblivious Corey LaJoy and Christopher Bell, who must have blind-ass spotters and who must be blind themselves, which sends Bell spinning, which brings out the caution on the last lap, giving Carson Hocevar the win over AJ Allmendinger, the best finishing playoff driver, in 2nd, who is comfortably looking to advance to the round of 8. We come home 3rd, still a very good run, but disappointed nonetheless, not going to victory lane. Elliott 4th, Nemechek 5th. Very good runs for those playoff drivers, helping out their cases to advance to the next round as well. Then 11th through 20th, see Christopher Bell there in 12th, the Bozo that brought out the yellow. And then he's the only playoff driver in that group. And then we go further down, really starting Byron 22nd, Keselowski 25th, Truex 26th. I got Denny Hamlin down here in 32nd. Reddick already locked in, but 34th. Chastain 36th, and Kyle Busch 38th. DNFing with Austin Dillon, Chris Buescher, and Shane Van Gisbergen. You hate to see it for our teammate Chastain, but Hocevar wins it. His first ever Cup win here at Talladega. And Tyler Reddick, of course, as we get the standings, advance next round of the win. We advance on points of 111, so we are easily into the next round on points. AJ Allmendinger plus 36. How about that? Looks like he's going to advance. Denny Hamlin plus 27. Bell plus 26. Elliott plus 15. Nemechek plus 14. Busch at the bubble plus 8. Truex out by 8. Keselowski out by 10. Chastain out by 20. And Byron out by 23. A shocker there. So until the next episode for the cutoff race of the Charlotte Roval, I hope you all have a good one.